Yes, students, now we are going to deal our next content, which is what Bohr model of atom. We were waiting for it for last 6 to 7 videos. Actually, earlier many times the heading is given about the Bohr model, but we didn't study about the Bohr model. It is because after the experiment of Rutherford model of atom and his postulates about the atom, many scientists and many scientific developments in the technology field is also takes place on the basis of it, and taking help of all these technologies development. The Niels Bohr in 1913 put forward his model, which is able to remove the drawback of Rutherford model of atom, that is instability of atom, and which is able to explain the line spectrum of hydrogen, which were not explained by the Rutherford. Actually, student, the Bohr model of atom is mainly based on quantum, that is Planck's quantum theory given in 1900, and the Einstein theory also put forward in 1905. Getting? So by taking the help of all these theories and the development, Bohr forward gives some postulates. These postulates are as: actually, atom is spherical in shape, in which very small size but highly dense nucleus is present in the center, around which there are large number of circular path, which is called orbit, and in this orbit the electrons are revolved. The second one is the electron revolve only in those orbits which have fixed value, that is the energy of each and every orbit is fixed. Getting? And the electron belonging to that fixed energy level is revolving in that particular orbit, that is the electron is neither going to upper orbit or nor come to lower orbit, but it remains in its particular orbit. Therefore, this is called energy level, or called stationary state, that is fixed energy level or stationary state. This stationary state, that is the orbit, are given the number as 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are designated as Kl, Mn. So student, up to that part you have studied in a 9th class. Okay, but some more postulates are there which you have to study for 12th, 11th and higher classes, like the third A. Means what? What is the energy of different type of state? That is, how do we find the energies of different states, that is different orbit? It is given by the formula En. N stands for nth orbit and E stands for energy. So energy for nth orbit is given by minus 2 pi square m e power 4 divided by n square. Here we use the sign what? Minus. What is the meaning of this minus sign? Actually, student, if an electron is in infinite orbit, that is very far from the nucleus, which is positively charged, so the nucleus and electron do not have any attraction, and if there is no attraction in that, means the energy of electron is, that is energy of that orbit, is considered as 0. But as we come close to the nucleus, now the force of attraction will develop between negatively charged electron and positively charged nucleus. Getting? And student, you should know that whenever attraction force takes place between two opposite charge, then the energy is getting released out. So if the energy is getting released out from 0, that means 0 minus any of the energy is equal to, the value will be given with the negative sign. This is the meaning of negative sign. So what? As it comes close to the nucleus, its energy will gradually decrease, because as close the electron to the nucleus, more attraction force will be there, so the more amount of energy will release. That means what? the first orbit or the K shell has lowest energy, and the L, M, N successively the energy will increase as the electron will go out from the nucleus. That is higher and higher orbit. Getting? So this is, if we place the values are what here? 2 pi square me power 4 n square. Getting? That is what? Energy of an orbit. If we place the value, it comes 21.8 into 10 to the power minus 19 upon n square. It is in joule per atom. But if we convert it into electron volt per atom, then it becomes minus 13.6 divided by n square, and that is number of orbit. You can replace first orbit 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, and so on. And if we convert it into kilojoule per mole, it is another unit of energy, then it comes minus 1312 divided by n square. That means what? That means suppose it is nucleus and it is a first orbit. So what is the energy of first orbit? This is minus 1312. Getting? Kilojoule per mole. But for second orbit, that is this orbit, now its energy will become what? Minus 1312 divided by, now it is second orbit, that is what? 2 square. This is what? 2 square. And for third orbit, it will become minus 1312 divided by 3 square. Okay, you will get the different type of values. Yes.